Rift escalating. The royal feud knows no boundaries and has just moved in different direction. The rift between Prince Harry and Prince William has not bound them, they've simply moved in a different direction. According to a close friend of Princess Diana, Prince Harry and Prince William's reported disagreements were exaggerated. Prince Harry and Prince William are talking every day, according to Stuart Pierce, Princess Diana's former vocal coach, despite years of being on separate paths. Because of their wives and their positions in the royal family, the Duke of Cambridge and the Duke of Sussex have different responsibilities. Mr. Pierce insisted that while the two royals believe in forging their own path, they have not lost touch over a petty feud. Speaking to Royal ES, the vocal coach said, "The two gentlemen we're talking about, because they are gentlemen, they are not bound by a rift. They had a disagreement like all siblings do, a minor disagreement and, of course, with the development of their own specific responsibilities in relation to their own wives, their families and also to the area of interest or responsibility that they've taken over, they've just moved in slightly different directions from how they used to be when they were the cavalier happy-go-lucky very smiley immensely jokey competitive Wills and Harry." Mr. Pierce insisted that Prince Harry and Prince William are in constant contact despite speculation about Prince Harry's return to the UK for the Christmas celebrations. "We live on our cell phones, and they live on theirs as well," he continued. "Every day, the two boys talk." The royal brother admitted to having disagreements at the inauguration of the Royal Foundation Forum in London in 2018, where they appeared for the first time as the Fab Four alongside wife Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, and then fiancée Meghan Markle. The host asked them, working together, as family, "Do you ever have disagreements about things?" Prince William responded, "Oh yes." After a brief moment, Prince Harry quipped that they were healthy disagreements. "I can't remember," Prince Harry said when asked about the last time they had a disagreement. "They seem to come in a flurry. But is it resolved?" The host inquired. "We don't know," William said with a chuckle. The Duke of Cambridge's response elicited an awkward silence from the brothers, who remained silent on the subject. Shortly after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced their retirement in 2020, speculation about a rift between the brothers began to circulate. Commentators suggested the Duke of Cambridge sparked some tension with his brother over an alleged comment made about Meghan Markle. Royal author Katie Nicholl confirmed in the documentary Kate, a young queen-in-waiting, that Harry got offended by Prince William, who addressed Meghan as "this girl." She said, "William probably does have a major regret around the conversation that he had with his brother around the time when Harry and Meghan got engaged." Ms. Nicholl claimed, "William sat down with Harry and urged him to take his time, not to rush into anything. What was intended as well-meant brotherly advice didn't go down well with Harry at all. Harry felt that he didn't have his brother's support. That really was the beginning of the breakdown of what was, up until then, an unbreakable brotherly bond." In other news, experts have unearthed details into Prince William's reported desires to move away from the US, long before it landed under Prince Harry's radar. This unearthed account was issued by the Scotsman back in 2003, and according to their findings, there was a time when the heir was deeply interested in crossing the Atlantic. At the time, reporter Louisa Pearson wrote, "Having enjoyed a degree of privacy as a student at St Andrews, perhaps it's not such a surprise that William has announced his intention to spend a few years living in the US after he finishes his degree. Work in a gallery or auction house, and the possibility of a postgraduate degree, have apparently been discussed." The prince enrolled in the Scottish University back in 2001, following his gap year where he served in the army and even spent 10 weeks teaching children in southern Chile. According to the publication, William is determined to maintain a degree of anonymity and feels American offers him the best chance of that. But William seems determined to forge his own path. He rarely undertakes royal duties and signs his cheques. William Wales